This conference will now be recorded.
So nobody having any doubt? Okay, so yesterday what we have done, so we have done with this kind of movie poster we have done. Okay, so Padmavat movie poster. So we can do the movie poster in a different way. Okay, so next using the clones patterns tool, afterwards we have done the pattern stamp tool. So pattern stamp tool, so in a multiple way we can do this kind of work. Even we can give different background. So I'll just start with the pattern stamp tool. So I'll just go to desktop, and always we need some images to any kind of works. Okay, so without images not possible to do any works over here. Okay, so yesterday we have taken yes, some of the images with the backgrounds we could take. Okay, suppose I have this car image. So here I want to use the pattern stamp tool. So that time I'll just go to pattern stamp tool, and we have multiple options over there. So yesterday I have told, so these are the things, natural patterns are there and rock patterns are there. So which is matching to this file, you can use it. Just you have this brush, and just you have to how you are using the eraser tool. So like that only I'm using this. Okay, so this is the pattern tool. Okay, so I'm just teaching you people in a very simple way, so you can do easily some of the works. Okay, so this is just a pattern stamp tool. Easily we can make this one. So you can add background in the backside, any kind of backgrounds and all, you can add it in the background. Okay, so this is how pattern stamp tool. So it will come in a single layer. So it will come in a single layer. Okay, so just any of the things you have to add the background, anything. So here we have the brick background. So instead of this, I'll go to here, and I will use some other background. So I have already used the color paper background. So like that only, you can take the new layer and we could add it. Otherwise, what we can do it. So we need to remove. um we need to cut this lady, and we have to take it in a different layer. Then we can use the pattern stamp tool. See, after, otherwise what happens here, so it will come completely, it will cover her completely, so we need to do very carefully. So better to take this in a different layer, and we can use the clone pattern stamp tool. Okay, so we have already these designs which are different background. So you can use any design. See, already we have the Photoshop file. Okay, so any Photoshop file. So yeah, so we have already work 9, work 8, and yes. Okay, so this is very easy. You can use any of the pattern stamp tool. Yes. Okay, so anything which is like MTO like this, we need to cut this, we need to separate it from the background, and we can use the pattern stamp tool. So this is very easy. You can use this option. Okay. Okay, so just try all this option. Anybody having any doubt, please let me know. Okay, this is very simple too. So today class, so today class we will just do some of the images. We'll make some image brighter, and we will make images should be colorful. Okay, so we'll take some dull images. Okay, so we'll make the image brighter, and we'll increase the contrast. We'll okay, so we'll change the dress color. Okay, so whenever you are on ordering through online, so same pattern, same dress pattern, you will get it in a different color, correct? So when you are doing the online shopping, so that time, so we will get the same dress in a different color. So we'll change the dress color now, and we can change the background also here. So we can change the complete look here. So what I'll do again, always we have to use this option only. We need to separate always character, and the background should be in a different layer. So then only we could do all these things. Okay, so here till now I have used the polygonal tool for cutting, selecting options and all, I'm always using the polygon tool. So now I will use the pen tool. So this is very important tool, pen tool, and little bit difficult also. So because the same pen tool which is going to repeating in the CorelDRAW class also, again in the InDesign class also. Okay, how to use the pen tool? I'll just take one empty layer and I will show you people how to use the pen tool. So just here and a pen tool. Suppose you want to add a shape now. I'll just I'll take a new layer, and here we have the option international paper A4 size. I'll take it. Just I will click on one single point. Suppose you want to add a curve. So like this, you can select it, and like this, you have to move this point like this. Okay. So next to where you have started, and you have to end the point over there. Okay. So I will zoom out. Control plus, control minus. Okay. So zoom in and zoom out. See, control enter. Next, suppose I want to fill the color. Again, take a new layer and paint bucket tool. You can fill the color. Okay, so paint bucket tool, you can fill the color. So whatever the colors you have selected here, you can fill the color. Okay, so that is control D. So you will get this kind of curve shapes using the pen tool. So I'll just once again I will go with the pen tool. Shortcut is P. So everybody write down this tool name. Pen tool, freeform pen tool, add anchor point tool, delete anchor point tool, and convert point tool. So write down this tool name. Pen tool, freeform pen tool, add anchor point tool, delete anchor point tool, convert point tool. So why we should use this option? Suppose I want to cut so any image, so that time we can use this one. Any shapes we have to draw, so that time also we can use the pen tool. So here in Photoshop, so mainly for any images and all, we need to select, we have to select particular area, any images we need to cut, so that time we are using this tool. Okay, so here we will take different kind of images over here. So product images, so whatever the works you are seeing in Amazon, Flipkart, some of the products. Okay, so those images which are looking dull, so those things and all, you have to make it bright. Okay, so that time we can use this option. Okay, so this is little bit difficult. Okay, so we can create whatever the shapes here. So select only one, and again like this. Again, where you have started, you can control enter and just add a color here. Just take a new layer. Always you should take the new layer, otherwise it will not take. Control D. Okay, control D, this shape. Suppose I don't want this shape, control Z, control Z. Okay, so I don't want this shape means just okay. So here the points are there. So add anchor point tool and delete anchor point tool, convert point tools, convert point tool. So you can select this point and you can do the changes like this. So whatever the designs you want, you can add it. Okay, so you have to select this point and we can do the changes with this. Okay, so like this we can do the changes. So any designs we could do the changes. Control enter. So control enter and anything. Suppose I want to add one more point over here. So that time I can use the add anchor point tool. So I'll click on one point over there. Again, I'll just go to the convert point tool. So convert point tool, using this we can have the designs. Okay, control enter. So just take a new layer and we could add a color, whatever the colors you want, you can add it like this. Okay, so control D. So whatever the shapes you want, so curvy shapes and all, we could add it here. So I'll just add one more. So suppose I want to add one point over here and one point over here. Okay, again wherever I have started, control enter, we can add a color for this. So I'll just take a new layer, I'll add a color over here, control D. So this is one design. Suppose when we are making the poster design, pamphlet designs and all, so that time we are using this curve tool. Okay, so this is the same tool we are using again in the Corel Draw, but here we are using in a different way. Okay, so to select the image, okay, so we are using this tool. How we are using this one polygonal tool? In the same way we are using the pen tool. Okay, so mainly in the companies when they are working with the this kind of image, any kind of products. Okay, so whatever online shopping you people are doing, so in that whatever the products you are doing, uh, you are buying some products, right? It may be computer parts, it may be cosmetics, it may be any kind of medicines, groceries, all these things and all. So it looks very brighter, correct? Online, whenever you're doing the online shopping, it may be amount will be how much ever it is. They're just seeing the image itself, you are buying the product. Okay, so how they are making the image brighter, colorful. Okay, so those things we will work it out now. Okay, so make the image brighter. Okay, so these are some online shopping images only. So in the first class I have shown you people. Okay, so just before and after. So this before, whatever the things however you are seeing like this never you will buy. So this was before and after images are there. So like that. So before and after. So before the image is looking dull, afterwards we are making it bright. So like that only. Before the image is very dull, this watch, and we are adding some background, and we are making it bright. Okay, so like that all the images are looking like that only. So before and after. So before the image is like this. Okay, so the same way. So before and after. So these are the images. So how they are making with online shopping. Okay, yeah, before and after. Okay, fine. Okay, this is the same thing what we are doing here. Okay, okay. So what I'll do, I'll just go to pen tool. Suppose now I will take a simple product image. For example, I have taken this one. So what I'll do, I'll just only this image I want to make only some part only I need to make it brighter. So neatly we need to select this image. So whenever you are taking the image, just take simple images. I have taken little complicated image. So just select how much ever you need it. So just select. Okay, so I'll just make only this much part only brighter. So I'll just you can take it in a different layer. Control C and Control V. I'm adding in a different layer now. So this is little bit complicated image. So which is having multiple things in this. Okay. So how much ever you want. So you can select only that much only. So I'm just roughly I'm selecting. Control Enter. Again Control C, Control V. So just go to this layer, background layer, because image is there in the background layer only. So Control C and Control V. So automatically it will come in a different layer. So now my this main layer. So main layer I will select this. Okay. So you need to drag it like this, then only this option will work. Okay, so where I have started, I have very much good practice with this tool, so that's why I could do easily. Just Control Enter. So now what I'll do, again Control C, Control V. So everything I have added in a different layer. So I'll just select this layer and I'll go to Image Adjustment, and there is an option called Brightness and Contrast. Okay, so using this, I could make the image brighter. Can you see everybody? So this image is looking brighter. So here it is a dull effect. Now it is going to be brighter. So you don't need to give so much bright. Little bit you could give the brighter, because they have hidden some of the things over here, and even the contrast. See, contrast, it will give you the depth. Okay, now before it is looking flat, now you can see the depth. Okay, so this is the contrast. So you will get to know, because I have taken the copy of this image, so that's why you'll get to know like before and after. We could see this. See, before the image is like this, now I have added this one. So brightness, little bit I have given the brightness and contrast, so very little. Even I'll select this one and image adjustment, brightness and contrast. I'll just make this image brighter. So this one I'm using little bit, even contrast also you can use it. So now before and little bit I have given. Okay, again for this also adjustment, brightness and contrast I am using the little bit brightness. Okay, so like this. Even I'll select this one, layer 3, and image adjustment, levels. Next I will go for the levels, and here I want to do some changes. See here, so how much ever you want to change, so little bit you can do the changes with this image. Okay, it is depends upon the different images, like it will give a different kind of effects. Okay, so before it is like this, now the image is looking like this. So this is one type of work. Okay, so brightness and contrast we could give it. Okay, so before it is like this, just I will make a group, control G I have done. Okay, so not necessary, we need to make the group only. Before it is like this, afterwards I have given the brightness, so the images look like this. Before it is the, see the in the middle part, it is looking dull. Afterwards how it is looking very brighter. Okay, so how is this now, like we can buy this kind of product. If it is looking bright, we could buy this product. Okay, so I'll take some more dull images like this. Okay, so here what I'll do, so suppose I want to make this dress. Okay, so only I want to make this dress color change, and so always whenever you are starting the work, so take a duplicate copy of this file. So I'll take only this much, control D, sorry, yes, control D, control enter. Okay, so I have selected only this much. Control C and control V you can do it, because I have taken only this much part. So I will go to here, image adjustment. Am I audible, right? Okay, so next I will go to image adjustment, and again same thing only, you can use the brightness and contrast, curves, levels, all these are in a same way only. So I'll just use the brightness, and so I'll use a curves option here, so you can make a difference. So this is the dull one, and here little bit I'm making it bright. So the works, you can see the works over there. Okay, little bit. So again image adjustment, brightness and contrast, little bit you can do the adjustment of this, and you can give the contrast also. Yeah, it will look more brighter. Okay, so before the image is like this, now it is looking more brighter. Okay, so now I'll take one more copy of this. Okay, no need. So same layer, see now before it is looking like this, very dull. So now it is looking very brighter. The same thing, image adjustment. Suppose I want to change the color of this dress. So there is an option, image adjustment. There is an option called color balance. Okay, so please write down. First, I have used the brightness and contrast, levels. curves and color balance. So color balance shortcut is control B. So color balance, okay. So here suppose I want to change the color of this. Okay, I want to make more red. Okay, I'll keep it. So okay, base color is always red. Only the white part it is going to change. So this is the color balance. Okay, you can use some more in the texture itself. You can make the color balance like this. Okay, it is depends upon different images which is going to change like this. Okay, so there is an option of shadow, mid-tone, and all these options are there. Just you can do the changes with this highlights of this. Okay, so here, so which is good, you can keep that kind of effects. Okay, so like that you need to keep on see now this, see this only looking dull. Before it is this much dull, now it is looking this only dull. Okay, so like that, right click on this. I'll just take a duplicate copy of this. Okay, so better take a duplicate copy. Don't use Control C and Control V. So I'll just use the image adjustment. We can use the color balance or a photo filter. Okay, so let me check how the photo filter will use. So even photo filter also it is working in the same way. And here we have multiple options are there. Orange color, cyan, so which is going to change like this. Okay, so whatever the options you like it, you can use it. So multiple options are there. Okay, so I'll just go to image adjustment. Little bit I will do the brightness some more. You can make it some more. You can make the difference how it is before. See top part it is looking very dull. Okay, so here. Okay, next image adjustment and the color balance. I will use the cyan color, and so highlights I will use a different color for this. So whatever the colors you want you can use it. Very little I'm using it. So this is one different pattern. So this is one first part. First it was looking like this. Next I have made it little brighter. So afterwards we have little bit we have done the changes with the texture. Okay, so like that complete image we have to select and we have to use it. Okay, so and we can change the background of this layer also. We need to select completely. So we have selected only this much. So I have selected only this much. Okay, so I'll just add now, add to selection. Okay, let me check whether I could add it or not. Yes, I could add it. So just we have to use the control enter. So complete image. Yeah, complete image I have selected. Now I will remove all these two things. And complete image, what happens? Suppose I want to make it brighter. So again, I'll just take a duplicate copy of this because we need to check like how before how it was and now what are the changes we have done. So just I'll just separate it from the background. Control C, Control V, because I want to change the background. Suppose I'll just go to image, adjustment and brightness and contrast. So here you can see more changes with the face also. Even flow face also started glowing with this. So separately, see if we'll give more brightness and contrast according to the dress, we cannot make it because face will suddenly see here it is looking fine. The lehenga is looking fine, but the face is looking more brighter. So that's why I have taken the lehenga everything in a different layer. So only the face little bit we could add it brightness like this. Even the contrast also we could add little bit. Okay. Again we can use a layer. This layer already we have separated this. So this we can use it. Okay. And this also if you want we can use it. Okay. So complete image little bit it is become brighter. So even from the face it is looking brighter. So before how it is, before the image is looking like this much very dull. So now it is looking brighter. Okay. So in the bridal marriage photo shoot and any kind of celebration, so all kind of photo shoots and all we are seeing, no? So celebrities photo shoot everything they are making with this kind of thing only. So even here little bit I have given the brightness. Even we could make more brighter and all. Only this one. Just I'll go to image adjustment and the curves. So I'll keep it like this and little bit I could give more glow. Okay. So this is each and individual things we can select it and we can make it ornaments and all individually we can select it and we can use it. Okay. So this is before it is like this. Now it is look like this. Okay. So more brighter. So more brighter I have given here only for the lehenga part. So now according to this I will change the background. So I'll just remove the background. So I'll just play some image, some textured kind of background I could add it, some palace kind of background I could add it. So let me check like which background is matching for this. So I'll just select this and I could add it here like this. Okay. So this is a palace background and what I'll do according to this background. So I want to, okay, so any other background if possible I'll take it. File place. Okay. Just you can add a simple background also. See, this is the wide. This is there in the wider vertical way, so it's not matching. So I'll just add one simple background. Okay. Otherwise, what we can do is for this background only. So for this background only, I'll make her little smaller. Okay. So just Control G because I have taken two different layer here because here lehenga design is in different layer and she's in different layer. So what I'll do, I'll just group it. So shift, using shift, I will select both the layers and control G, I'll make it and control T, I will make it because I want to scale this image according to this palace. Okay. Some more small I need to do it. Okay. So I could place the image this much. Okay. So this is how we could make it and little bit I could stretch this image also. Okay, so little bit I could make this image stretch. So this is okay. Now you can add whatever the backgrounds by plain background also you can add it or any suitable background also you can add it. Okay, so this is not in a closer view. Just you can zoom it and you can check like how the image is before now. It is how it is looking very much brighter. Okay. So you can check. Even for the background also I could use it. If the background is darker color, again I will select this background layer. So this background layer I will select it. Again I'll go to image, adjustment, again brightness and contrast. So why it is not taking? Because of the rastering option. Because whenever I'm using the file plays option, so that time you can see this icon. Okay, right click on this image. There is an option called raster layer. Okay, so image adjustment and there is an option of again brightness, contrast levels, curves, any of the options you can use it. Little bit I'll make the background brighter. Little bit, one layer I'm making it brighter. Okay, so this is the background layer. Okay, I have not taken the copy of this. Otherwise, Before it is done this much, I'll take a duplicate copy of this background. So always whenever you people are doing the works, take a duplicate copy of this work. So how you will get to know before how was this image, now how it is looking. So little bit I have done changes, see brightness and contrast. So now all are looking bright over here. Okay, so this is my background image with the brightness and contrast. Okay, so I'll just save this image, save as in the format of JPG format only. So my computer, sorry, desktop, I have done this my Photoshop work folder, and just I'll give some work to trilogy. Okay, I'll save this file, and once again I'll just go to file, save as in the format of JPG format. So I'll use the JPG format here. Okay, so I'll save the file. So this is one type of work. Okay, so again I have many images so that we could increase the brightness and contrast. Okay, so there are many background images are there, and suppose now I have this palace image. So this is looking very dull. Duplicate copy of this. I'll take a duplicate layer of this image. So here again I will use the pen tool. See how this palace is looking very dull. So I'll just go to the pen tool, and so I will select how much ever I need it. So only this much I will select. So I'll select only this much area first. The complete image also you can make a brightness. So why I'm selecting, okay, so using the pen tool, so where I have started, I'm selecting that much only. So control enter. So once you have selected, I'll use a control enter. So here image adjustment, again you can use the brightness and contrast. So little bit I want to make the bright. See what happens here, sky if you more brighter, so it will look like this. So how much ever possible. So image adjustment levels also you can use it little bit. I'm just using the brightness. Okay, so I'll just give okay, control D. So let us see how before it was like this. So now it is looking brighter. Okay, so this image again, this part I want to make little bit brighter. I will select, okay, I'll select some of the area. For this area, no need that much brighter. Control enter. So again, image adjustment, brightness and contrast. So if you give more brighter, so it will not look nice. Little brighter only I'm using. So that's why you need to use it in a different layer. Okay, only how much ever you need it, that much only you can select it. And here we have the reflection. Even we can make this reflection with a different option. So now my reflection here it is that, okay. So image adjustment, I'll just go to the levels or curves, any options I can use it. Curves I'll go. Okay, so here you can make it more brighter like this. So but more than this, it is looking more brighter over here. So reflection only more brighter. So little bit I can make a brighter over here. Okay, so Always keep it in a different layer. Control C, Control V. So now two different layers are there. So what I'll do, so always keep it in a different layer. So I'll just make this layer image adjustment and I'll make it black and white. So what happened? Upper part which is colorful, and here half of the image is colorful and half of the image is black and white. So suppose I want to make this image colorful, so I'll go to the background layer, image adjustment and color balance. So color balance options, I will use it and I will make this palace colorful. Okay, so any colors you can use it, this color. Okay, so otherwise this color also you can use it. Okay, so I could use this color. This is matching for this. Okay, so anything need little bit I could do the changes like this. Okay, so here it is a colorful things over here. Okay, so this is a colorful palace. Before it was like this, now it is changed to like this. Okay, so here half of the image is colorful and half of the image is black and white. So now my palace is in the river, it is looking black and white, and here topper part it is looking colorful. Okay, even I could use a filter for this, even for this one. Suppose if I give the water effect. Okay, so just before I have used this one, image adjustment and all these options and all I have used it. So now I'll go to the filter, and there is an option called okay, filter gallery. So in the filter gallery, so I'll just use some of the water effect. Can you see this? This is a glass effect, diffuse glow, ocean effect. Okay, so no need to use this option. Okay, so let me check what options we can use it. Yeah, suppose you want to use it as a painting kind of a thing, you can use it. Just I'll use a glass effect. Let me check. So this is for the palace it is applied. So I don't want to apply for only for the water I need to apply it. Filter gallery. So this is a glass effect. This is a water effect. Ocean ripple. Okay, this is the thing. So how it is looking here. Okay, so this is the water reflection, and I have used this kind of effect. So you can change it. Suppose if you want, I'll just go to filter, again filter gallery. Suppose you don't want to use this much, so ripple size, you can reduce it and you can increase it here. And so many of the things you can do like this. I'll just give OK. So this much it is going to change. It will not look nice. Okay. So this is one we can do it with the filter option. Okay, so I will select again for the background layer. Again, suppose I want to make it as a picture, so I'll just go to filter, again in the filter gallery, and there is an option here. So I'll just make it smaller like this. You want to give, so this is one artistic kind of effect. Okay, so this is one effect. Again Control Z, I came back. So in the filter gallery, again I will come with the different one. So that is the poster edges in the sense this is somebody is painted, it's look like this. So this is also one nice effect actually. So whatever the different effect I'm using, so I'll just save this file. See here the reflection is different, and palace background which is having the posterize option, it is look like sketching kind of image. I'll just go to here, file save as, and I'll save only the uh, images, desktop in a JPG format. So because whatever the effects I'm adding, I'll just add a in a JPG format and just use ribbon one and then save the file. Okay, so this is one beautiful effect we could give it. Okay, again I'll just control Z. So again filter gallery, and so this is also one effect. This is not looking that much proper. Paint depth effect and all it is there. Okay, so here it is like that only. So we will have multiple kind of effects are there. Okay, so which is matching to this image only we should use that only. Okay, so okay, some other effects are not necessary. So these are not necessary. Even this is the diffuse glow. So this glow option, when we have to make it, means when we have to make it as a fantasy word, when we have to create a fantasy word, so that time we can use a diffuse background. Okay, so we'll use it for a different image. Okay, so now what we have done, half of the image is in colorful and half of the image is in this format. Even I could use little bit blur also. See here we have the option of blur and Gaussian blur. Otherwise some kind of a blur we can use it. So this image is little bit blur. Okay, just you can increase the blurriness here, more blur, less blur, and here little bit I will use the blur option here. I'm not using more blur here. Okay, little bit I'm using the blur option. Okay, so here I have separated two different images. The palace image, I have increased the brightness and contrast here. Some more I could increase the brightness and contrast, or the levels I could increase it here. Okay, I could make more brighter, little bit brighter I could make it. Okay, so again image adjustment, again I could use a curve option also. Some more brighter I'm making it. Okay, so here half of the image I made a black and white, and I have given little blur for this. Okay, next anything if you want to do changes sky, we can cut this and we can place something else in the sky. All these things also we can make it. Okay, but we need to cut the image and we have to place it something else. Okay, so this is also one effect. Okay, so again image adjustment, again uh, shadow highlights I will use it. So using this, only this darker part. So when the image is looking in the night, so how this will look. Okay, so this is looking brighter, and which is a darker colors are there, those which is going to highlight here. So this is looking with the depth, more depth. So this also little bit you can use it, this option also, because later you can. So this is not necessary here, darker things and all can make it, and I'm just using some of the option. So just use the levels here. Okay, so before this image is looking like this, totally we have done the changes. Okay, so brighter, which is having more depth, and it is looking like 2 o'clock like that. So now we have made it like it is in the evening. Sunlight is falling on the palace, so it is like that. Okay, so it's a different color, and here the half of the image I have done the black and white because I want to show the black and white effect. Okay, so that is the reason. So like that, so we can keep on adding many things so for this image. Okay, I'll just save this file save as, again I'll just in a JPG format. So okay, use This is in a JPG format. I just save this file in a JPG mode. So whoever working with the Photoshop, please save all the files, and JPG images only you need to send it through the WhatsApp. Okay. So suppose I want to place something for this image, some background. So what we could add for this? We could place this lion. Okay, this we will keep it like this only. So we'll not add anything else for this. Okay, so it will not look, the beauty will change. Okay, so you can place somebody over here, boat, and or we can place it over here. Okay, I'll just keep it like this only. I'll just save this file in a Photoshop format. So my Photoshop work, and so I'll just use a Photoshop file. I'll just save this file like this. Now I will take a different image. Anybody having any doubt till now? So this is yesterday we have taken some of this image which is looking very dull. Okay, this image also we have to make the brightness and contrast. So here also we can use that option. Okay, so even separately the ornaments we can take it. Otherwise any product. Okay, any suppose this one Pepsi, all these products I have. So those things and all mobile phones, any of the things product images people can try to do with the product images. Okay, so car, any kind of product images you can do, you can try with this cameras. Okay, so now, so this image, suppose I want to work with in detail, so always image should be, Okay, so here, so suppose I want to work with the detail, so I'll just go to the pen tool. So I just want to select only the ornaments. So I'll just select this image like this. Only how much ever the ornaments I have selected, only this much only I will select it. Okay, so control enter, again control C, control V. I'm keeping it in a different layer. So image adjustment, again brightness and contrast, so you can make a little brighter or like this. So this will not look natural, it will give more brighter. Okay, so contrast will give the depth. Okay, so here, okay, so this image, so only this ornament I have done with the colorful thing. So go to the background, copy image adjustment and make it black and white. So complete image is black and white, only this ornaments neatly we have to select it and it is in a colorful way. Okay, so this is again one more option, that is black and white to color, color to black and white option. Okay, so only particular whatever the color things you wanted, so those things always keep it in a separate layer. Again one more image I have, bridal image I have. Any other the nature drawings and all we can take it. So nature, uh, like this image. So again here also again image adjustment, again you can use uh, curves. Okay, I'll just take a duplicate copy of this and I'll just go to image adjustment and curves options. I will use it and we can make it little brighter. So complete nature is looking brighter. So before it is looking very dull like this. Okay, so how much ever you want, you can make only that much. So you can keep on selecting only this much, and we can make it brighter. So like this, we can use the option. Again, I want to place somebody here sitting. So let me check. So okay, so I don't have proper images to make. Okay, okay, we'll leave it like that only. Somebody you can place this kind of thing. So Control T and just, so the file's resolution should be proper. So I'll just cut this here, zoom it, and it will come in a different layer. You can cut this lady using the pen tool. I'm using the pen tool now. So here neatly I'm just selecting the point. This is very simple image and a small image also. Just neatly you can select it like this. Zoom it, control enter again. So this is a rasterized image. Convert to rasterized layer. Again control C, control V. So this lady, so neatly we should do the cutting. So otherwise we have to use the eraser tool and we have to clean it. So control T, let me check. You can place it wherever you want, which is end of the day it should match with this layer. Little bit you can rotate it like this. You can make the shadow also. Little bit smaller. Okay, so we can place it and wherever she's keeping the leg, so we can rotate it also, the leg. So we could select it like this and control T. We could rotate our leg and just move it. So this is very small work, little bit. Okay. It may be change the view only. Okay. So we can place somebody like this, and here what I'll do, I'll just go to the nature layer and filter. So in the filter gallery, I will select the nature and I'll just use some effect for this. I don't want very clear effect, so that's why I'm using diffuse glow and more diffuse. So this is the diffuse glow I have used it. Glow amount will be more. So let us see how this will look. So this will look like this, diffuse glow option. Okay. So before it is looking like this, again filter, again filter gallery. Directly it is taking diffuse glow only. So I'll just go to the filter gallery. So artistic, and again in the background you can use this kind of effect. So it is like this. So but we need to play somebody else. So somebody is some model which is going to sit here, something like that we can place it. So nice image, if we'll use it then it will match according to that. So we can use 2 3 effect for one design only. So this is also one kind of effect. Okay, so here background and this character is looking totally different. Okay, so we'll apply this kind of effect for different images. Yeah, Sarah, is there any doubt?
Excuse me, ma'am, you're muted.
Oh, sorry, I'm very sorry. Okay, okay, okay. So what I have done, so I have taken this image with a different layer. Okay, so first using the pen tool. Okay, I have cutted this. I have separated this image from the background. So now I want to select only this much part. So otherwise in the starting itself you can select only the lehenga part only. Again I will use a different option for this. Again we have the option called invert. So invert we are not using actually. So we are using for some other purpose. And the shadow and highlight. So shadow and highlight it will give the depth. See the you can see the works on the lehenga. So amount of depth. See the golden works it is highlighting here. So depth, suppose any kind of depth, ornaments, anything you have to use the depth. So that time you have to show the work. So that time you can use this. It will give more depth. It will look something different. It will look like a stone. So a little bit you can use the depth over here. And image adjustment again we have the option of posterize. It will not necessary for this. Only for the color balance it will look nice. Okay, so channel mixer also we can use it. Okay, so here little bit I'll do the color changes here. So complete dress color will change with using this. Okay, here you can change the complete dress color. So in the online shopping, whenever you are purchasing the product, so that time you will get one dress with a different color. Okay, so with the works and all, it will be same only. So even you can give the contrast. Suppose you want to make a different color dress. So here you can select the dress color. So this is a black and white, all this. So default color. Okay. So little bit if you want to give the green color tint, you can give it. And green color tint and all you can give it. Okay. So like that. So better use the image adjustment. Color balance is option. So you can use this only. Little bit yellowish. Okay. So this is the dress color is become completely the golden color. And the brightness also I have given image adjustment. Some more if you want to do the brightness, we could give the brightness over here. Little bit. Okay. So in the background, whatever the image is there. So here the background I want to make it color black and white. Image adjustment, I'll make it as a black and white. See background is black and white and the brighter is looking in colorful. So this is also one kind of effect. Okay, so here only we have to highlight the bridal. So okay, so bride only we have to highlight it. So that time we can use this option. Okay, so again this is also one kind of effect. So image adjustment and one more option is that is desaturate. Even this will also remove the color in the background. Okay, yeah, complete black and white. Only the bride is looking in a colorful way. Okay, so even for the black and white, instead of black and white, I'll just go to the filter, again filter gallery. So I want to do some changes here. So blur option, film grains. Okay, so grains and all I could increase it like this. I'll just view okay. So in the background it will look like this. Okay, so this is one nice effect. Just any photo shoot and all which has happened. No? So there and all they are using this one. So model photo shoot, any different kind of photo shoots and all, they're using this kind of effect only. Okay. So next, like that, we could use a different option. So I'll just go to again once again filter, again filter gallery. Let me check with the other option. Yeah. So this is one effect. This will apply only in the background. neon glow, dry brush. Just give okay, only dry brush. Okay, so here like this. If we'll remove it, you will get okay. So this is in the background like this. Okay, so this is also a nice effect in the background. Okay. So before giving one effect, I'll just take a duplicate copy of this and I'll just give image adjustment. Sorry, filter, and in the filter gallery for one image, I'll give one different effect. Again for this, I'll just take a duplicate copy of this layer. Again for this image, I'll just go to filter gallery. Okay, brush stroke. Even this is a nice effect in the background. So this is very nice compared to all other effect. So you can take your image and you can use it. Okay, so you can also try this kind of effect. Okay, so this is also a nice effect and this is also a nice effect. Okay, some images, these effects and all, which will suit for this kind of images only. Okay, so again, I'll take one more image. I'll take a duplicate copy of this. I will use a different effect. Image, sorry, filter in the filter gallery again, and just you can see the preview how this will look finally. So if is good, then only you can use this kind of effect. Okay, some of the effects are not necessary. So this is one photocopy effect. So this will look in the background like this. If I'll remove the bridle, so this image will look like this. Okay, so outside it is a glowing kind of a thing. If this necessary, you can use this one. Again, filter gallery. Let me check. This is diffuse glow. This is also a nice option. You can increase the glow. Which layer is selected? Yeah, this layer only selected. Filter gallery. So this is not much. This is a ocean ripple. This is one glass effect. This is ocean effect. You can make it like this, complete glass. Somebody you are seeing this kind of glass, we can see the image like this only. So you can make some changes like this. Could add some more effect like this. See in the back side, the glass effect like this. Okay, so this is a glass effect. Even why it is looking like this, which is applied for this image already. The image is there, so that is why it is applied like this. So this is also one nice effect. Again, filter gallery. Let me check with some more option. Even this is one nice option. So here I could add, but it is not applied for the background. Glow amount is more. So the glow amount is will be like this. I want to apply for this. Let me check how it will going to apply. So just glow. Let me go. Okay. So like that. So you can select the background and filter, and I'll just go to the other option, filter gallery. We'll check all this option how this will look. Again, you don't want this, so we have done with this. Again, stylize. Okay, so this is also a nice effect. So we have to add like this, it will come in the background. Okay, so anything you can keep it. So this was one effect, and here also this also. Okay, we have not given anything. Even this is nice. Filter, filter gallery, and the texture option. So this is also very nice option. Textures and the patchwork and stained glass, grain, mosaic tiles. Even you can increase the tile size. Mosaic tile option. So this will come in the background. This is also very nice option. So it will look like a tiles in the background. Okay, so this our image is like this. So that's why I have to keep my image and background in a different way. So once we have given this, so later I could add some effect for this filter gallery, and for this only if I want to apply the, yeah, no, we cannot apply once again. So because what happens, so one at a time it will take only one effect only. So then again you have to take the duplicate copy of this layer, and if we can do the changes, let me check. So filter gallery, and no, no. So that is the thing. So what happened? Only at a time, only one effect which is going to apply for this. So, but you can select the background. Suppose you want to make the brightness, contrast, exposure, this curves, all these things. You can do the changes like this. Suppose we want to make it the background is little darker, so we have to highlight the bright. So we have to make it little darker. So those things also we can work with this. So till now we have done a different kind of work. Only cutting options and all we have done till yesterday. Okay, so now we are only concentrating how to make the image brighter, contrast with some effects. Okay, so like this you can make image with a different texture. Okay, so before the image is, let me check how the image is before, like this, very simple. Now we have changed to like this. Okay, so before the bridal is look like this, so we have made her very brighter. So before it is looking very dull like this, I made it very brighter. And the background also, you can add whatever the backgrounds you like it. Okay, so this is how the photo shoot they are going to change. So they are changing the photo shoot like this only. Okay, anybody having any doubt? I'll just save this file. File save as. I'll just save it in the desktop. My Photoshop work. I'll just save this file. And again, even I want to change the, even for the background also, you can change the color balance. So blue color, yellow color, and more purple color, greenish color. Okay, so you can see on color, the maroon red color. So like this you can do the color changes around. You can do light tint kind of effect, you can give it. Okay, so like that we need to keep on changing with different concepts. We have to take different images, we have to take, and we have to like this. So I'll just save this file, and file save as in the format of jpg format. So I'll save the file in jpg format. So till now, whatever the works I have done, I have kept in a folder. So I'll just save this file like this. So desktop, in that my Photoshop work. So what are the works we have done today? One is this one. So here we have given the posterized color, and in the reflection I have shown the black and white here. Okay, and again, yeah, even one more effect. So we have changed the shadow highlights and the color balance option also for this, and the bridal. So this is one bridal thing. Okay, even we have made a brightness the background, even the bridal also we have made it bright. So this is how much we need, only that much only we should give the brightness and contrast. Okay, so this is also one thing. Next, where we have saved the file. So where is my file? File save as. Okay, so JPG format. I'll just save this file in a JPG format. Okay, I have all the files here. One is here, one is this. Okay, so the thing I will save the file and I'll end up for today. Anybody having any doubt?